Hello, good
Yeah, hi.
evening.
Hello. Good evening. Good evening.
How are
So,
you?
how are you? Yeah, I'm doing awesome, doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
I'm also doing pretty good. Thank you for asking.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
I want to say I have been watching your videos for almost 2 to 3 years. I think more than this. And I have commented multiple times. And when I used to watch videos at that time, I used to think, will I ever be able to speak like him? And now I am at a stage where I'm able to communicate. So I'm so happy. I'm
Thank you
so
very
happy.
much.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm happy too. You have been watching since long time. I think 2 and 3 years. I had started my
Yeah.
YouTube journey in 2020, so it has been almost 4 years now, and you have been watching from last 3 years. So I can understand. Thank you
Yeah,
very much for being connected with me. And yes, I hope that we are going to have a good conversation and good session today. Yeah.
absolutely. I'm so excited. And of course, we will have.
Mhm.
And I want you to introduce for my viewers.
Of course, of course. My name is Anand. I on institute read and achieve classes. Uh, I have done my MSc in chemistry. Apart from that, I love to teach English. Right now, I'm training my students how to communicate in English. Uh, I have a couple of hobbies I love to travel most of the time. Yes, if you ask about my hobbies, then I love to travel. Apart from that, I love to play cricket. But right now, because of foundation, I can't play cricket. I love to watch lots of videos on YouTube nowadays. I forgot to tell you about my place. Like I belongs to Darbhanga, Bihar. Yeah, that's all about
Yes.
me.
Yeah, I know that for my viewers you are telling because I have watched lots of videos of yours, so I know very well that you are from Darbhanga, Bihar. Yes. All right. So
Okay, where are
I
you from?
okay. So do I also have to introduce myself a bit?
Uh, you can introduce yourself, right? Yeah, your audience would be knowing you, of course, but you can give me a short introduction so I can know you.
Yeah, sure. So I'm Sufi and connecting to you from Jharkhand. Currently, I
Mhm.
am pursuing my graduation. I am in my last year, and along with that, I am teaching students as well English itself.
Wow, great, great. Yeah,
And
yesterday
so,
also I met a guy who was from Jharkhand. Okay, so
Mhm.
today also I'm meeting you from Jharkhand. So both of you are from neighboring state. Yeah, it is
Yeah,
coincidence. Do you have questions for me?
yeah. I have lots of questions for you. My first question is, how do you handle conversation, and what advice would you like to give who are nervous about speaking?
Now, see, if you are asking me how do I handle my conversation,
Mhm.
I don't think I'm handling anything, right? Whatever comes in my mind, just I speak out. Yeah. So if you think like you are going to handle the conversation, that's where, the difficulties come. So you don't have to handle the conversation. Just be a spontaneous, be whatever you are. Sometimes we try to be something different than others, and that's where we lack. That's where we
Mhm.
kind of got hindrance. So we do not need to think a lot about having conversation with anybody. Like right now, I'm talking with you. I don't think too much. Just you ask me a question, I'm answering. Out of from my heart. I don't think that I have to make any answer. Whatever I'm feeling, I'm answering. So first and foremost thing is that just focus on yourself. Like whatever you feel like speaking about the topic, go and speak. Express yourself. So it's easy to express whatever within your mind. Yeah, some people has problem like they cannot think too much. So you do not have to think too much. You do not have to think out of box to make a conversation because right.
Mhm.
So conversation is simple thing. You can talk about anything. Yeah, about your daily life, about your daily activities, about something that you like or favorite genre, movies. So you can talk about anything. So making conversation is one of the easiest thing as far as I have realized in my life. Right? Yeah,
Okay,
that's
but
only.
for many people, I every day I met so many donors and they say that, ma'am, I have only one or two questions. Hi, how are you? After that, I go blank. I don't know how to extend the conversation. That's why I asked this question, how to make conversation. Yes.
I think they start thinking in their mind. They start doubting their skills sometimes,
Mhm.
And we also try to do something out of the box, and that's where we kind
Mhm.
of fumble. We get fumble. We forget the ideas, and so many things happens because English is totally our second language. We do not know anything in English, and it's speaking English itself is a pressure, kind of pressure for us. And when we are thinking about doing something bigger, or like we want to show ourselves a great speaker, then we
Mhm.
get fumble, and yeah, we lose the connection
Absolutely.
with the language, touch with the language.
Absolutely, it happens. We try to find complicated words. At that time, we
Was
fumble or go blank. Right. All right. So I think, according to you, just be real who you are and answer however you want. Right. There's no need to use complicated. But okay.
yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
I have next question.
Mhm.
Can you share your challenging experience you have had while speaking when you started your journey and how did you overcome it? So please share your journey.
Yeah, of course, I'm gonna share it. I think one of the most difficult part was how to pronounce the word correctly for me. I know different people have different sort of problems as far as speaking English is concerned. But I had problem with my pronunciation. Still, I am
Mhm.
facing lots of problem, and there are lots of room to for improvement. So
Mhm.
how did I overcome it? Like I started shadowing. I started listening keenly to the good speakers. It's depends on your own genre. Whatever you like, you can listen to. And it's not
Uh-huh.
that you have to only listen to the native speaker. There are great speakers all around the world. Even in India, we have great speakers of
Okay.
English. Yeah, so that's what I did. Apart from that, I did not had any surroundings, so I had to make environment by myself, and I did it. I surround myself with this technology, right? With the mobile phone, or I watch lots of things in English. I talk to some people also, right, in English. I had kind of, you would have seen me doing these conversation videos since
Yeah.
2020. Yeah,
Yes.
I
Yes.
yeah, I had started at the beginning of 2020. So I was talking with so many people around the world. And talking gives you a kind of practical scenario where you have to express yourself. And once you started doing it, slowly, gradually, you find the way, you find the rhythm of the English. Yeah, it's a language, it takes time to get in the rhythm.
Absolutely. So the most challenging part, like which one you found it? Speaking? Speaking you found it.
Speaking, yes.
Huh?
Reading and writing wasn't as much challenging as it was to speak English, because I knew how to write. I knew how to read since my early days, like my school days. But I started speaking in 2020 itself. So it became very challenging for me to open my mouth, to speak the word correctly, to put a grammar at right place. So yeah, this was very challenging thing. Yeah, and always learning or knowing English is different from speaking English. You already know it because you have
Yeah,
also
certainly.
I have seen your English is good. You are speaking very well. So, so yes, always speaking is a difficult task, and but it is not as difficult as you. One cannot win it. One can do it better, right?
Exactly. I told you, um, honestly speaking, when I used to watch your videos, I never thought, like, I used to think, will I ever be able to speak? Like, I used to doubt a lot. I used to dream, once I'll be very good at English, I will approach. But, I didn't have guts. I saw your video with many learners, but I didn't have guts to approach you. Later, when I started my YouTube channel, I started conversing with lots of people. Then I thought, okay, now I can approach. Finally, I did
Mhm.
it. After so long, think about it, like it's been 2 to 3 years. Like
Oh
after
gosh.
I am these days. Yeah.
Okay. So have you written this email first time, right? To me?
Yeah. To you first time. Yes.
Okay, great, great. I think, in between last 6 or 7 months, I couldn't reply the emails because I was busy at somewhere, right? So that's why. I think it's great to hear that your email got replied at the first time. Okay, sometimes people has to wait, but it's because of my work, right? Because of I'm taking care of my institutes. I have to take charge of everything right now. So of course I don't have time. Even you can see I have slowed down my kind of posting videos on my channel. So because of the some work, but I this year in 2025 I want to be again on YouTube consistently. I am consistent, but I'm not posting my videos frequently.
Not like earlier, right? You have
Yes,
slowed
not like
down
earlier.
your posting process. Yes. All right. I have next question.
Mhm.
Um. Okay, this is a funny question.
Of
What's your
course.
favorite? What's your
Hmm.
favorite English word or phrases and why?
Uh, Now, see, I had never thought about which would be my favorite word and
Okay.
sentences, but let me think for a while if I could find anything in
So
my memory. So,
sure.
mm, I don't think I have any favorite word, and if it would be, then I don't able to recall it right now. Yeah,
Okay. Anything like enjoy, calm. I have seen you talk a lot about spirituality. I have watched your videos, right?
wow.
So so related to it, is there any word that you would like to say? Share like calm,
Yeah,
serene.
yeah, I think consciousness would be the my
Um,
favorite word, right? Yeah, I've talked about it so many often. Oh,
yeah.
I think you have gone through my many videos. I have talked about
Honestly
spirituality.
speaking, yeah,
Yeah,
like when you to classes with English RA,
mm,
Clappingo, and before this, you were taking on
Cambly.
Cambly,
Mhm.
yes, with Melee tutors. You used to upload consistently at that time, so I used to watch at that time as well. Yeah, so
Okay,
many videos
thank
I
you
have
very
watched.
much for watching. Yeah, I think my most of videos with Melly had gone viral because
Ah, yes,
she was a very good teacher, and she had a ability to make the class comfortable, and even her language style was easier to adapt. So that's why lots of videos with her had gone viral.
yeah, I have watched all of your videos with Melee tutor. Yes. Okay. Again, I have one more question.
Mhm.
What